Thanks for considering Magnolia Heating and Cooling. You're about to learn how Magnolia customers typically save around $16,000 over the life of their system. You may be familiar with SEER, or efficiency ratings on equipment. But did you know that improper installation can reduce system efficiency by up to 30%? According to the U.S. Department of Energy, many air conditioners are not installed correctly. As an unfortunate result, modern energy-efficient air conditioners can perform almost as poorly as older, inefficient models.
A lot of homeowners think that the unit they have, the bigger is the better, and that's not necessarily the truth.
An oversized system will blow enough cold air into the house to trigger your thermostat to shut the unit off before it has a chance to remove sufficient heat from the air. The system shuts off before the house is properly and evenly conditioned, leaving you feeling uncomfortable even though the thermostat may be displaying the proper temperature. As the uneven pockets of cold and warm air mix, the unit kicks on sooner than it would in a properly conditioned home.
Short cycling is going to actually utilize more energy because as the unit gets drawn on and off, that is what draws more energy other than it running consistently at a slow or modulating variable rate.
A system that's too large will not keep your home comfortable because of frequent on-off cycling. Incorrect sizing can also put stress on system components and shorten the equipment's life.
It promotes unnecessary run times, longer run times, short on and off, a lot more wear and tear on the system.
Most installers will simply replace the previous unit with one of the same size. Or, if the complaint is not enough cooling power, they'll replace it with a larger one. But as we've seen, larger isn't always better, and in many cases will actually make the home less comfortable.
The best thing for you and your family in your home is to have a properly designed and sized unit.
Before we start any project, we perform what's called a manual J load calculation. And this is going to guarantee and ensure that you get the highest possible efficiency and the greatest amount of comfort.
Before we got the new system, one room would be freezing and the other, room would be super hot. And Eric, he came here and he spent time running measurements, computer programs to figure out exactly how to cool our house so that when you walk in the front door and it's 105 degrees outside, you're met with cool air and you're met with that same level of air in every single room of the house.
The first step in performing these critical load calculations is to survey the home. At Magnolia, we measure every wall, window, and exterior doorway in every room. We evaluate the type of windows and doors in your home. We look at your home's insulation, not only in the attic, but in the walls and floors as well. We note the flooring material, roof composition, window overhangs, ceiling height in each room, skylight placement, fireplaces, and the orientation of your home's exposure to the sun. We then construct a detailed virtual model of your home. All this detail is extremely important. Carpeted rooms react differently to heating and cooling than tiled rooms, for instance. Equal attention is paid to designing the ductwork.
All of our systems are designed using ACA standards for both manual J and manual D load calculation. This is going to guarantee that your system is sized properly, your ductwork is sized properly, and that you get even airflow in each individual room. Our service technicians are NATE certified, factory trained, and undergo annual training to ensure that they're on top of their game.
While Magnolia wasn't the cheapest bid that we received, I knew the company had been around a long time. When Eric came out and looked at our place, I knew that he really knew his stuff and was confident that everything was going to be installed perfectly.
Ultimately, a properly designed and installed system will save you on average $16,000 over the life of the system.
And expecting the doldrums of the $600 bill, I reluctantly opened the bill and it was about $225. In the last 4 years that we've owned our system, we have saved just under $5,000 alone just in utility costs.
When you get that first energy bill and it's so much less than you've been paying, it's kind of shocking.
So our old bill was around $500 and our system couldn't even keep our house cool. Once we got the new system, our bill went down to $200 and it's perfect temperature all the time.
We back up each installation with a 1-year maintenance. We're going to come back 2 additional times to ensure that your system is operating at peak performance in 2 different seasons. The craftsmanship that we perform in your home comes with a lifetime warranty. This is to ensure that everything we did in your home was done correctly, and if you do have any problems, we're going to come back and take care of it.
Unlike many other installers whose quotes do not include plumbing and electrical work, ours always do. These are some of the reasons why Magnolia has earned Angie's List coveted Super Service Award for the past 5 years. We have over 500 reviews contributing to our straight A rating in all categories.
When you think about how big of an investment this is for your house, do you really want to go just a tiny bit cheaper and have a worse situation? In our minds, we had this top-rated company that had top-rated equipment. They had been around for a while, family-owned business, and for us, that's where it was.
At Magnolia, we install only American-made and American-assembled systems, and you can trust that we'll be there to back it up, as Magnolia has been in business since 1951.
I know the systems that I'm designing for our customers are going to be the right system for their home. I know that they're going to be extremely comfortable. I know their electric bills are going to be lower. And I look forward to the day where I get to meet them a year down the road and they tell me about how wonderful and how much more comfortable their home is.
Magnolia has been around for, like I said, many years, and he does everything right. And the first one that comes to my mind when I'm referring anybody in the Riverside County, absolutely, Magnolia is top of mind with me.
At the end of the day, when I know that the system that I design is making a family more comfortable and I've lowered their utility costs to do that, it's very rewarding.